I've been a Metallica fan for almost 30 years now. In May of 2023, I won the one-of-a-kind Metallica guitar. This is my story. All right, so I was born to Indian parents in the United States, and when I was less than a year old, my parents moved back to India. So that's where I grew up. When I was about 9, my parents moved to the outskirts of Delhi, and that's where I made a friend who introduced me to Metallica at the time. Basically, his brother and his dad were like huge heavy metal fans, and so he was, by the age of 8 he was already like deep into a whole bunch of these bands, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath, Metallica, Megadeth, a bunch of these people. When we became friends, he goes, yeah, it's nice you're listening to Michael Jackson and all that, but listen, I burned you a little cassette. You gotta listen to this, right? And I was like, all right, fine, I'll check it out. So I plug it in and I press play, and this is what I hear. After that, I was kind of hooked. I was like, I need to listen to everything else that this band has come up with. So about halfway through high school, we moved to Bangalore, which is in the south of India, and I think so Bangalore is where I finished high school, and then I got into undergrad. And I think that was right about the time that Saint Anger came out. I remember all I would wear in undergrad would be Metallica shirts, because I really wanted to wear them for like the longest time. And of course, in school we had to wear a uniform. I was not allowed to wear any of that. In high school, again, they want to like police what you wear. You can't wear this, you can't wear that. My mom would let me have any Metallica shirt. So, when I got into undergrad, I was like, I'm not listening to anybody anymore. I'm gonna do exactly what I want. All I would wear was Metallica shirts. I think all those shirts were bootleg. You'll find a design and it's in two different colors. Like the printing would be off sometimes. It'll be a little bit off to the angle. All through that time, that's what I wore, and I still have those shirts today. In fact, I still am such a massive fan. I remember I found a guy who made, little metal storefront signs or things like that. I showed him the Metallica logo. I said, I want this made. I want pins in the back of each of the letters so I can put it up on the corkboard. And I even got him to make me the Metallica shirkin logo as a pendant type of thing, because I wanted to wear that. I wanted all these things that just didn't exist in India. Of course, I was such a huge fan of the band, still am, that this just made sense. I was like, I need to have these things up on my wall. In fact, my parents are not allowed to take down one of those notice boards because that's where I have the Metallica logo up. They're not allowed to take that down. Of course, my dad has taken it upon himself to sanctify and add to that board with what he's interested in, which is Hinduism and spirituality and all that. And so that has inadvertently blessed the band, whether they like it or not, which is kind of cool. And I think on the bathroom mirror too, I think I remember I put up the "Don't Tread on Me" Snake from the Black Album on the mirror as a vinyl sticker, and same policy. My parents are not allowed to take that down or remove that sticker. That stuff is still there. That sticker went on in 2004, right? So that's been up for 20 years. I'm like a massive fan of the band, and the fact that I won this guitar, never in a million years did I imagine I would win this thing. And then one day I just got an email saying, "Hey, you've won." I couldn't believe it. So I feel incredibly lucky. I'm very grateful to have won this guitar. It is an insane guitar. I'll show you what it can do in a minute. But oh my god, it's incredible.